Hello and welcome to the Ministry of Miracles. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. I am Gilany, your host, and I wanted to reintroduce myself in this video and lay out the plans for the next 90 days as we are in the third quarter of 2024. So with that, our intentions, just like you drive your car, you put your indicator on to show your direction. Our intentions are to serve the communities across Canada by bringing together talent and resources and innovative ideas and incredible people. We love connecting people together. Whether we benefit from this or not is irrelevant. There's systems in place to make sure that we have created a win-win-win. First and foremost, the customers, the students, the attendees are the biggest winners in all of our efforts. Number two is our teams. Our team expands globally from Far East in Mongolia to Canada. And I'm grateful for all of the work they put in to make sure that I am on track, because this is a team effort. And the last win goes to you, my friend. To those of you who want to take on a new venture in 2024 and recap what you have lost in the last 6 months. Today is the 10th of July. I am going to unfold some of the programs that are approaching and why you should take advantage of this connection through social media. Originally, I joined Facebook to stay in touch with my friends and family, and as some of you know, I have extended family of thousands of people. The Gilany family expands from Afghanistan to Pakistan, India and Iran, and the flagship, the main trunk of Gilany family exists in Kurdistan, as per Sheikh Abdul Qadir Gilany, our forefather and great one, whose shrine in Baghdad, 5,000 to 10,000 people visit every Friday. So I come to you with a history that we call, in general, the Kurdish advantage. I was reminded of this fact by one of our partners who says, you have the Kurdish advantage. And I said, what is that? And he says, in every conflict or communication or discomfort, you remember the story of Kawa, who was a blacksmith, a Kurdish blacksmith, who invented the first uprising in the world, arguably. He was the first one to rise against tyrannical powers. As far as I know, Kurds, and this is somebody who's not a Kurd, is educating me on the Kurdish advantage. So all of my friends, Kurdish communities around the world, I need your support. I need your help. This is the very first time a Kurd is hosting an international event in personal development, innovation, ideas, arts and entertainment, and all of the things that would make you feel proud, because every single Kurd should live as where they love to live. I live in a neighborhood. I am happy to be here. My neighbors are happy to have me. You should be conducting yourself not to just be a salesperson, but to be a character builder. Because I heard it a long time ago, fast success builds ego. Slow success builds character. It is not what you get when you get that job. It is who you become when you engage. It is not your bank account that determines your character. It is the way you interact with other people. It is the way you respect and be respected amongst your community leaders, amongst the movers and shakers in your city, in your community. That is how you build your character. That is how you build a team. That's how you build an organization. That's how you build a community. That's how you build a country. And we here at Innovcan International Group in Toronto, that has conducted over 85 international events, are reaching out to all of the innovators, to the artists, to the celebrities, to the influencers, to those of you who have a reach in your community, to bring us all together in one unison under the flagship of your health. Because if you're not healthy, you cannot help your children. If you're not healthy, you cannot help your community. You cannot pay your rent. You cannot pay your debt. You're not going to keep the electricity on. Your health should be your priority number one as Kurds. That's the Kurdish advantage. We live in the mountains. My father used to wake up and walk up the mountains and the gardens every single day. I bring a history that's a millennia long. But I also come with love for nature, for people as a part of nature. And I know people are risky. People are confused. So many of the people that I know of or I know have committed suicide. Some have gone through depression. Some have anxiety. Some have what I call the panic attack. You've ever had one of those? That's when you're cornered into dark corner where the devil, as they say, will be dominant force in your mind. And everything you do and everything you create starts in your mind. That's how the Kurds invented the first agriculture. My partners are telling me they built the first universities and they built the first hospitals. Imagine that, all from natural sources, without any medication, any modern production of what they call medicine. When did this happen? Over the last 5,000 years. So as a responsible Canadian, I remember when I became a Canadian citizen and the judge asked us to raise our right hand and swear that we will respect the laws of this country. And after the event, I went up to the judge and I shook his hand, and I'd been waiting for this one passport for so long because I was rejected in Turkey, in Germany, in Sweden. It had taken me 5 years just to get here and 3 additional years just to get my citizenship. But that was the moment of my glory. I went to the judge, shake his hand, and I said, "Sir, I'm so proud to be a Canadian today. If any country ever attacks Canada within my lifetime, I will remember the beaches of Normandy. I remember the First and Second World War. I will be the first to enlist." And he patted my shoulder. He says, "Son, Canada's a peaceful country. It's a place to build your family. Just go and be a good citizen." Ever since, I have done my very best to be a good Canadian citizen, not actually be a part of my cultural community, not be too involved in the Kurdish conflicts of what's happening, but helping the cause, not being a part of what's happening in Iran because there's nothing we can do. The people of Kava descent know what to do. The people that have the Kurdish advantage, they know what to do when they're under pressure. Either they head to the mountains, because they say Kurds have no friends but mountains, or they go against what is coming. And that's what Kava did over 5,000 years ago, where he overthrew the first tyrant of his time. I'm here with a message of hope. I'm here with a message of opportunity, with a message of backing of a team of global experts that expands from Far East to Middle East to Canada. And we are holding our first event. I have the honor to host the first event as such, as a TV show at North York Central Library on August 3rd. It's a Saturday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Our team has put on a show that you've never seen before. When you attend an event, you have an awakening. Do you know Martin Luther King, without the use of social media, just with the power of message of hope, drew 250,000 people across USA to hear him on Capitol Hill? Did you know that the message of a lie spreads around the world twice before the truth takes one step? Did you know that all of the people that you follow and look up on social media are there to get your attention without having an offer? I am offering the Kurdish Advantage income opportunity through Innovcan International Sales and Marketing of events and promotions globally, but also through the sales and distribution of camel care products. Our team in Mongolia has been engaged in production of the greatest products you've ever worn on your feet. Did you know that the average person loses 1,000 pairs of socks? Because when you do your laundry, like I'm about to do, I lose half of my socks and then I have to throw them out. And then I get the next pair and then I find the other ones that were lost. Do you feel my dilemma? The only pair of socks that you will never lose is the socks that have the advantage. The Kurdish Advantage I'm talking about. It's the camel care socks. Why? Because they're outstanding in production, outstanding in quality, and outstanding in endurance, outstanding in healing your body. Do you know anybody who's in pain? Do you know anyone who is suffering from illness? We have a message of hope. I have written 3 books. The Ministry of Miracles, for those of you who are sick, is a must. Those who suffer from illness, see, it's illness of the mind that you need to cure before you get back the illness of the body. I know the organs will fail. I know things may happen. I tell my children, my family, and my sisters and brothers, if I don't get hit by a truck or die of Mr. Magoo, being funny, really not being aware, I should be okay. I'm taking care of my body. I'm taking care of my health because my community needs me. Someone asked me, Mr. Gilany, why do you run every single day? And I said, well, where I am going, I got to be prepared. I have to do my very best. I am preparing for the event that is coming up on August 3rd. Physically, mentally, emotionally, family, financially, everything that you can imagine. I'm preparing. Life, my friend, is a series of preparations. You prepare to be born for 9 months inside your mother's womb. Then you are born and you prepare to learn how to walk, and then how to talk, and then how to communicate, how to be aware of this world. You prepare for 5 years to go to school, then you go there for 7 years, and then you prepare for high school, and then you go there for another 5 years. After 12 years of so-called education, you prepare to go to college, and you spend another 4 years there, and maybe you add another 2 years. That's 6 years later to educate you to be what? Not the professional that you are. To be and to have this set of skills and also disciplines to create the life that you desire. That's why you're going through all of that preparation. We are preparing for a great show, and I wanted to invite you personally. If you're on my social media, we are friends, and I'm inviting my friends and family to take advantage of what just came about as the Kurdish Advantage income opportunity. See, Innovcan International is expanding. We're setting up shows across Canada and the USA. And Camel Care is also expanding. We have direct ship from Mongolia globally. So no matter where you are, if you wanted to plant some seeds in your future, you can bear the fruits within 12 months. Why 12 months? Well, that's how long it's going to take you to catch up with our 30 years of experience, courses, automobile university, and all of these shows and events that I have gone. One of the last people that I saw in their last show was the belated Jim Rohn. And he said my father was 93 and he never missed the show. He never missed the dance. He never missed the event. He always attended. And Jim Rohn took that and made it his message, and he attended some incredible things, and he educated over 5 million people globally, being one of them is myself. See, the price of a great future is eternal vigilance. You have to be aware of what's happening around you. You have to have the team of people to support you. You have to have the peace of mind to be able to think creatively. Every day, you and I are faced with two choices. One of them is sourced from fear. The fears that you have about your future, the experiences that you have, the childhood traumas and dramas that you faced. And one of them will come from love and adventure and curiosity. Always choose the path of curiosity, because that's how you discover. Discovery is made in curiosity. The door that is not open will always be a mystery to you. The speech that you miss will always be recorded, but the experience is what you will miss. I have 7 different speakers in fields of education to fields of entertainment and arts and all kinds of resources lined up. We're working on a venue that will absolutely shock your socks out of your feet, because I have the first partner in our company that is going to represent Camel Care as an ambassador from the stage. I am only hosting this event, friends. I come from a world of experience, 3 books, 750 videos, thousands of posters. This should count for something in your mind. I'm not out of my mind. I took a test with my psychiatrist. I scored 29 out of 30. He says you're more sane, if you will call it that, than 99% of my patients. He laid out a plan that is corresponding to what I do with the Blue Zone, which is certain areas in the world, starting from Japan in the southern tip, then to Italy and Greece, and to other parts in US and Central America, where people are living way above average age span, all the way to age 100. Technology, healthcare has made it possible. The only thing that is missing in the equation is the mental health care. Mental engagement towards what you really wanted to create. Something special. Maybe after you're gone, your name will be remained here. We will record our sessions, and you're welcome to use your part to promote your cause, to promote your art, to promote your invention, to promote your miracle, to promote your talent. I couldn't say enough to convince you unless you take action. To be a part of a global enterprise that within the next 12 months will conduct seminars, workshops, and events not only across Canada and US, but venturing out to places as far as Singapore, that my great friend Ibrahim Downey's been inviting me to accept my doctorate in humanitarian help and contribution, to Iraq, which I have in Kurdistan, multiple requests by dignitaries and universities to conduct sessions and seminars, to London, England, where we have a lot of great connections and families, in Sweden. Of course, my brothers, my beloved sisters live there, and I'm inviting them to Canada within the next 6 months. A lot of things are happening, and I want you to take advantage of the benefits of our painful research, planning, execution systems that are coming up in 2024. I'm Gilany. This is the Ministry of Miracles and Innovcan International Hub, Toronto. Thank you for watching.